Hey, what's up everyone? Wanted to hop on here to do a quick video review of my Kingsford charcoal quick chimney starter. I'm actually replacing one that was probably about 10 years old, and I decided it was time. It was getting all right, nice and rusty and rotted. I decided to pick this one up here. A couple things that I like about it. Number one is it does have, obviously they're all steel construction. You're not going to do one of these out of plastic for obvious reasons, but they've actually riveted the holder here where you put the charcoal on top of for good reason. The one that I'm replacing was actually, I don't want to say it might have been welded, but it did rot out, and that's the reason why I'm replacing it. Is this little platform here did rot out, and it dropped. The other thing I like here is I actually did this with a plastic handle. The one I'm replacing was wood, and it was probably, I don't know, again, maybe 10 years old, and it was all splintering, and this will never splinter because it is plastic, which is nice. And also plastic, like wood, will never get hot, so again, that's why it won't transfer the heat. Alright, and now that we got this unwrapped, we got the cardboard off the end. Let's kind of show you how to use it. And before I do that, if you find this video helpful, there's actually a thumbs up button right below. Feel free to hit that so more people see this video. Alright, the first thing we're going to do here is take our Kingsford briquettes and put them in the top. Now, again, since I'm doing this for a video, I'm not actually getting ready to light the grill. I'm actually only going to put a small amount in here as well. If you were going to be cooking, you're going to fill this just about right to the top. You don't want it overflowing, but you want the charcoal just right to the top if you're doing a full barbecue session. And then Kingsford was nice enough to include the first set of fuel here that goes underneath. That's a joke. You can burn the cardboard if you want, but a lot of people will just put newspaper or other kind of newspapers underneath. And now that we've got our paper here loaded underneath, I actually just used some old newspaper. And the key to this is actually making it fluffy enough so that air can flow in, but you also want to make it dense enough and have enough paper there that it burns long enough to light the charcoal on top of it. And now what I'll do is I'll set it down here in the bottom of the grill so that way I can actually close the top. And think ahead here where you put the handle. This way that when this does get hot, you're going to have to pick this up and then drop the charcoal out. So make sure your handle is set up in a good spot where you can easily grab it. And then what we're just going to do is just take a lighter here. And we're just going to light this. Alright, and once you get this lit, this is probably 10 seconds after I lit it. I stopped filming to use two hands for obvious reasons, but you're going to have a lot of smoke, which don't close this right away to keep the heat in. You want to let the air flow there. Again, make sure that you have the open part of your grill open so you can draw air in as well. And once this kind of gets going for a little bit, I'm going to close the grill here. Keep the heat in. Hopefully that's going to light the briquettes. And then after it takes about 5 to 10 minutes to get it going. If you have a full load, you'll kind of see the flames kind of lick out the top of the chimney. I'm going to look over. Actually, they might even start to be lighting. But I'll give this a couple of minutes, show you what they look like when they're done. All right, now that we've got this going here for about 5 minutes, I don't know if I can catch this with the camera. It's going to be tough. You can kind of see the edge of that one briquette there at the bottom starting to turn white. That lets you know that the coals are catching. Again, you want to let this go again 5-10 minutes. Kind of keep the cover on it, keep the heat in, and when this is done, again, you'll start to feel a lot of heat above it, and you'll see all the little corners are starting to turn white. That lets you know that they caught. And again, you'll start seeing a little bit of flames kind of lick out the top of this if you've got a full charcoal load in there. So again, overall, good product. It does what it says, and again, the handle here is cool to the touch, well built. I expect to get many years out of it, and I do recommend it for anybody who is in the market for a charcoal chimney.